And a pleasant good afternoon to you and yours, and welcome to Brevard Sports Network and a special presentation of high school baseball here today from Cocoa Beach for the Coach Kelty 6th Annual Charity Event game. Today, the proceeds benefit our very own Caleb Brown. All right, we had pregame festivities, so I'm a little discombobulated. What's new, right? Leading off for Holy Trinity is Owen Thieler. That's Thieler at the plate, and right now Thieler is looking at. Let's turn the scoreboard on here. Thieler, I'm not sure what the count is. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Caleb threw out the first pitch. I'll have pictures of that coming up, and that's fouled off, and the count will remain 2-2. Now I can't really see the phone because of the popped up and out of play. I can't really see it because of the sun glare. And I'll get the headsets plugged up. I know that you're hearing background noise right now, but we'll get all that taken care of throughout the course here as Cocoa Beach and Holy Trinity do battle. What a win by Cocoa Beach the other night, 13-0 over Rockledge. First time in 22 games. That's a ball low, 3-2. First time in 22 games and since 2008 that the Minutemen defeated the Raiders on the bump for Cocoa Beach is Jack Meckel, the senior. And Meckel deals up a backwards K to Steeler for the first out. 1 out. And this will bring up Cerruti with a shot. Slow roller to the shortstop. Up and over to first. Good play. This will bring up Ethan Nunez, and Nunez is absolutely on a tear to start the year. And I mean on a tear. Nunez batting over, I think, 600. And Nunez will look at strike one. That ball is lifted in the right field, out there falling and hauling. The right fielder out there is Anthony Cerruti, and that is the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers. The hot Cocoa Beach Minutemen bats due up next. All right, welcome back. Leading off for Cocoa Beach is going to be Hayden Wilson. And that's the ball. Wilson batting .424 start the season. And there's a ground ball. Gets past everybody and bobbled by the shortstop. And that'll be, I don't know, what do you want to call it? It's a charity game, so we'll give him a hit. Garrett Harper steps in. Harper, the leading hitter, .447 this year for the Minutemen. 17 hits already for Harp. The big heat there. And pitching for Holy Trinity is Cash Janke. I believe it's Cash Janke. Yeah, Cash Janke. 1-2. Trying to get this straight. I'm juggling like 15 things here with a charity game going on. I got to get the headsets plugged up. We'll still get that done. 1 ball, 2 strikes in the dirt, 2-2. Janke this year, not off to a great start in terms of on the mound. 8.65 ERA, 5 2/3 innings pitched, 9 hits, 8 runs, 7 of them earned. So he's looking to get better today. Foul ball, so that's a foul ball. That ball was hit deep, but foul. And Hayden Wilson will go all the way back to first base. The on-deck hitter for Cocoa Beach is Gant Ramsey. Brian Johnson, second-year manager for Cocoa Beach. And when you talk about Cocoa Beach baseball, you're talking Brian Johnson. He is an alum. And one of the greats, all-time greats to play here. The 3-2 on its way. Ball 4. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. So Mike Moffitt says Gant or Grant. Looks like Gant on the Max Prep. So first pitch to Ramsey is a ball. 1-0. Oh, he gets into that one. Oh, what a catch. What a catch out there in left field. That's Aiden Williams out there with the catch. My goodness gracious. Williams committed, because if that gets by him, everybody's scoring. Caden Doherty steps in. What a play. Doherty. That's a web gem moment for Aiden Williams. No score, bottom of the first, one out. Runners at first and second. And a good move back to second base by the eighth grader. That's all Cash Janke is, an eighth grader. Coach Bronca delivering the future here for, well, it's no different here at Cocoa Beach either. These are two young programs. Outside, and the count is 1-0. I'm going to tell you right now, I was just utterly impressed by their performance against Rockledge. Swing and a miss, strike one. And I don't mean any disrespect to Rockledge, but my goodness. That's a nice win for the Minutemen. And you know, if you are Rockledge, it's just one of those Mama said there'd be days like that moments, that's for sure. We've all had them. But good for the Minutemen to pick up a win like that. That really builds momentum over a premier program like that. I know Rockledge is young this year and graduated a lot last year, but still. Pitch. And that makes it 2-2. 3-2. Check that. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I'm still getting used to having the scoreboard with the outs and the base runners. I'll get used to it. Foul tip. Looking down the line of the Cocoa Beach bench. Absolutely love sitting at this spot on the field. Janky to Caden Doherty. Pitch, chopper, down to the third baseman. He's going to run over and touch third and get the shore out on the fielder's choice. Nice play there by the third baseman, R.J. Wright. And that brings up Cooper Janke. He's facing his cousin, I'm told. Cooper and Cash Janke, cousins. The Yankees going at it. Strike one. The only thing I wish the scoreboard would do is when you change it over to outs, it would reset the balls and strikes. It only makes sense, right? Because when I change the inning, it resets everything. Pitch. Oh, he got into that one. Back to the center field. Back. And that's going to get over the head of the center fielder who misplayed it. Stopping at second base with a 2-run double is Janke. And he hit his cousin's off-speed pitch nearly 400 feet. And 2 runs will score, and it's 2-0 Minutemen. Anthony Cerruti steps in, and he hung that pitch, and Janke did not miss. Nearly sent it over the center field wall. Ball, strike one. Center fielder just, I mean, it's it's a beach sky today, I call it, on an 80-degree day. So those balls are tough to track. And he certainly showed that. That ball was way up there. Pitch. There it is again, and this time it's to the second baseman, up and over to first for the third and final out. But not before the Cocoa Beach Minutemen inflict damage for sure as we head to the top of the second, 2-0 Cocoa Beach. Carter Davenport steps in. First pitch offering to Davenport from Jack Meckel is look like a ball. Ball one. Strike one. 1-1. Chopper foul coming our way. One and two is the count. The pitch. He thought about it. 2-2. 2-2. Fouled off. Count will stay 2-2. And staying alive, that's for sure. Meckel trying to mow him down here. And that'll be a ball. 3-2. Good at bat here. Meckel this year. 63 ERA. 2 innings pitched. He's given up some runs. There's a shot to the gap. Nicely played out there for an out. Nice track. So Meckel looking to get on track today on the bump. Just can't deal with these breezes over here with paperwork. Crushing. The hitter is Aiden Williams, the center fielder. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The hitter is number 9, which is Aiden Williams, the center fielder. I just said that. Who was the left fielder that made a nice play? He's in left field. Oh, Aiden Williams is in left field, not center. My apologies. That's where the mistake is. And there's a walk. R.J. Wright steps in. 1 out walk here. Wright batting .091 this year, looking to get his game going. Upstairs. 2-0. 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 Cocoa Beach. Oh, he hit him. And now it'll be first and second. That one drilled him right in the back. And now you got runners first and second. With center fielder Noah Thatcher standing in. Mecco is certainly giving Thatcher something to think about because that did not feel good. Meckel looking to punt, popped up, should get. Ah, tough play. Nice job there by the catcher, Gant Ramsey. Tough play, tough play. To come out of that crouch. Crouch. Come out of that crouch. Try to make that play. It's tough. Strike one though. On the missed punt attempt. I wouldn't be surprised to see another here. There's a strike right down Minuteman Causeway. 0-2. Wow. 1-2. Looked high, I guess. There's a little slapper. Oh, double play. Good heads up double play there. Nice job by the third baseman. Jaden Doherty. Doherty catches that on a fly and then picks off Williams in second. We go to bottom of the second. Crest, Wyman, and Noble due up. 2-0, Cocoa Beach. All right, welcome back here to the bottom of inning number 2. Parker Crest steps in. Crest this year slaps one backhanded to the shortstop, up and over, and Crest with an infield hit. Sorry, I was picking up the sheet there. Nice job by Crest to get on board. Didn't even have a chance to tell you. Parker was batting 067. That's just his second hit of the year. So that's got to feel good for Parker as he reaches first pitch swinging. And stepping in now is Braden Wyman. Wyman gets 1-1 and drops it in. Back-to-back hits to start the inning for Cocoa Beach. And for Wyman, he came in batting 308. That is his 9th hit of the year. Nice job. And the Minutemen with runners first and second, nobody out. As Noble steps in. Branson Noble. Cool name. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. From the 8th grader, Cash Janke. Got him. No, says Torch. Larry Torch. Torchy of the Hall of Famer says no. And back in time. But a great move by Janke. Gives him something to think about here. As Noble with a 1-1 count and 2 on. Looks like he jammed his arm up a little bit on the slide back into the bag. You never want to see that. I know standing over my right shoulder is one of my favorite principals in Brevard County. And I got to tell you, I've known this man for 10, 12 years now. I can't believe it's been that long, hasn't it? Yes, sir. Mr. Tim Powers, principal here at Cocoa Beach Junior Senior High. Come on over. I don't have anything plugged in, so they'll be able to hear you. So Coach Powers and I first met when he was the head football coach at O'Galley. And listen, Coach, I know Coach Sands gets a lot of credit for what's going on over there now, but you had some good teams over there before you left. You were 5, 6, and you did well over there.
Yeah, we had some good years, but he's definitely he's taken what we built and stacked on top of it and done a tremendous job.
That's it. That's it right there, Coach. Let me just say this, because I'm always going to call you Coach, and I know you're a principal, but I can't thank you enough today for hosting. Cocoa Beach hosting this event for Caleb. I don't know if you got a chance to go up and see him yet, but Caleb's upstairs. It means the world to us, and I can't thank you enough for allowing Brevard Sports Network, as the bases are loaded. Through the years, Coach, you have been one of our staunchest supporters and have always turned to us, and I can't thank you enough for that, man.
I appreciate you guys, man. You guys do a great job for not only Cocoa Beach, O'Galley, all the schools I've been at, but the entire county. So thank you guys.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for coming out today, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, you too, Coach and Principal Tim Powers. Always love talking to Coach Powers. Like I said, a lot of these principals and administrators now, I know them as coaches. So that's what I am forever going to call them, is Coach. As we get a meeting of the minds here, Arnie Munoz out to have a conversation. I tell you what, Coach Bronca's got a great staff, as does Cocoa Beach. I mean, you're looking at two guys here, in Coach Johnson and Coach Bronca, with significant professional baseball experience, not just with them, but with their staffs as well. So, and the bases are juiced, and there is nobody out, and it is back to the top of the lineup. As Hayden Wilson steps in. Wilson singled his last time up. Infield single. And Wilson looks at ball one. Athletic director here is Ted Kimmy, another one that, man, I remember when Coach Kimmy was the assistant coach for Mark Karstens at Satellite. Goodness. And there's a leaner in the center and a nice catch, and that'll score a run on the tag. And Cocoa Beach takes a 3-0 lead. Cocoa Beach has now outscored their opponent 16-0 in their last two games. Sack fly RBI as Harper steps in with one out. Harper walked his last time up. Curveball, changeup, something of that nature. Definitely off speed is ball one. How about the story? I don't know if you happen to watch the World Baseball Classic last night with team. I mean, what else are you going to watch? And what are we in March? Base hit. Oh, line drive, double play. And holy Trinity gets out of the inning with surrendering just one run on bases loaded with nobody out. Great play by the second baseman over there, Lucas Mooney, and that ends the inning. But the Minutemen do pick up a run. Strand 2 back with the top of the third in a moment.
Hey, this is Devon Dudley, and you are watching Bavard Sports Network. Oh, my brother, testify.
All right, I'm guessing I finally got the headsets connected here after a couple of innings. Apologize for the. Well, I can't apologize for the commercials. They're my sponsors, my friends, and I appreciate them. So, our sponsor today is Cocoa Beach and Cocoa Beach Baseball and Coach Brian Johnson and Tim Powers and Ted Kimmy. And there's a chopper that's going to squirt up the middle for a base hit. And top of the third inning starts with a base hit. That was who got that hit? That was Cash Janke who got that hit. And this will be Ian Klein. Klein steps in. Runner on first, nobody out. Right down the pipe. One and one. Make it 1-2. One ball, two strikes. In the dirt, great block. He got a shot at him down at second. Oh, he guns him. What a throw. What a pop time on that, huh, Gant? Gant Ramsey throws out Cash. Ball bounced in the dirt, and Ramsey showed a great pop time there. One out. And the count here is 3-2. Jack Meckel sets. That hit the umpire. And it'll be a runner on with one out. That smacked the umpire right in the leg. That did not feel good. I promise you. It is those kinds of little pops that smacks that he'll wake up with the stitches on the side of his leg tomorrow. Maybe a Rawlings. Top of the lineup again with Thielen. Thielen struck out looking his last time up and starts off this time. I believe that was a strike. That's low and inside, 1-1. Jack Meckel. As Mr. Rogers used to say, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. As Meckel balks. And you listen, you better have a good explanation. Because, I mean, you're only talking to guys who played the game professionally. So, when you go out to the mound or when you go out to talk to these guys, they know if it was a balk. You need to explain it to them. You don't see him called that often anymore. And it's 2-1. But a runner at second, 3-0 is the score. Inside, actually, that was. So Lucas Moody steps in. Moody grounded out to the shortstop his last time up. Coming in from the outfield is Parker Kress. Parker's going to pitch. So we're going to get a new pitcher, and Parker Kress. Jack Meckel looks like he's going to center. We'll tell you all about Parker coming up here on Brevard Sports Network. Pitching change here, and the top of the third with one out. All right, welcome back. Parker Crest takes over as Southpaw sophomore. And Crest this season a 6.30 ERA. He's 0-1, 6 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 7 runs, 6 of them earned, 9 walks, 7 strikeouts for Parker. And there's a ground ball to the first baseman. He boots it, and that is going to load the bases for Holy Trinity on an error by the first baseman. Tough play, tough scoop, but you got to make it. Got to make it. And now you got Ethan Nunez stepping in with the bases loaded and 1 out. Nunez, 6:19 coming into today. That gets away, and here comes the first Holy Trinity run as pinch runner Charlie Lepper will score. And the Tigers are on the board on a wild pitch. Actually, that hit him. Okay, so they're going to say that hit him. And that hit him. And now it's 3-2, and here comes Johnson again. And that might do it for Cress. That could be a quick exit for Cress. And it is, as Coach Johnson gives the signal. And coming in from right field to pitch now will be Anthony Cerruti. I think. Not sure who's pitching. Cerruti came all the way to the dugout. Actually, Cerruti just came in for a pair of glasses. I thought he was pitching. It's going to be number 15, Vincent Barkonowitz. 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 Let's tell you about him. 6.30 ERA. Barkonowitz this year. 6 2/3, 12 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, 6 walks, 7 strikeouts. Cress faced 2 batters, hit them both. Bases loaded, 1 out for Holy Trinity here in the top of the 3rd inning. And Coach Kelsey's 6th annual charity game this year for Caleb, our very own Caleb Brown. We can't thank the staff and administrations enough. Coach Bronca, Coach Johnson, 2 athletic directors, James Phillips, Ted Kimmy, of course, Coach Kelsey, Principal Powers. And stepping in is going to be number 9, Aiden Williams. Williams singled his last time up and then was doubled off. 1 for 1. A single here would likely give Holy Trinity the lead. We've never been able to broadcast here because we can't get a signal back here. The first year having my own portable modem, this is great. I am so happy I can broadcast here. Three to 2. Inside, ball 1. 1 out. There's a strike right down Minuteman Causeway. 1-1. Everywhere you look is a Tiger. Barkonowitz. Nice pitch, but he lays off 1-2. 2-1. Lucas Mooney at third. There's a strike. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Vinny Barkonowitz, a junior, comes to a set. Kicks, fires, popped up, and out of play. It's a great facility. It's the best mowed grass in the county, in the infield. There's a shot. Gets up the middle. 1 run will score. They won't score 2 because they had to hold up on the line drive. But we are all tied up at 3 on the base hit by Williams. R.J. Wright steps in now. Wright walked his last time up, and bases will stay loaded as the Tigers go station to station. 3-3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Still just 1 out in the inning. Popped up. Calling, and hauling is the second base. Here comes the tag. There's the play. Dropped the ball. Had him, but he dropped the ball. And Holy Trinity takes the lead, 4-3. That's going to look crazy in the scorebook that it's a pop out to the second baseman and he's thrown out at home plate. But it was one of those plays where, yeah, you play it deep in the hole, and, yeah, that's a good idea to run. Two outs, though. A 4-run inning with 8 batters to the plate. Noah Thatcher is the 9th hitter this inning for Holy Trinity. Strike. 0-2. This is the 3rd pitcher of the inning used by skipper Brian Johnson. The 0-2. The base hit down the line. Around third and heading home to score is Davenport. Here comes Williams. And all the way to third base with a stand-up 2 RBI triple is Noah Thatcher. And it's 6-3. Nice piece of hitting as Thatcher tucked that one down the first baseline and it rolled. Cash Janke steps up. He led off this inning. There you go. Catcher's got it for the 3rd and final out. Janke led off the inning. 10 batters sent to the dish that inning. And 6 runs scored for Holy Trinity. They go through 3 Cocoa Beach pitchers as we go to the bottom half of the third inning. 6-3 Holy Trinity. Gant Ramsey to lead it off for Cocoa Beach. Ramsey flied out to the left fielder his first time up. And that is ball one. So for the first time today, the 8th grader, Cash Janke, will pitch with a lead here as Holy Trinity cashes in with 6 in the top half of the third. As it'll be Ramsey, Doherty, and another Janke. And that is a ball, 1-1. Two and one. There's a strike. 2-2. Gant Ramsey. Janke kicks and fires. That ball is hit deep to center. Back, and it is off the center field wall. Around first and on his way to second with a stand-up leadoff double is Gant Ramsey. Ramsey got all of that one. As Caden Doherty steps in. Doherty reached on a fielder's choice last time up, but scored a run. Somebody's putting one out of here today. I can feel it. I have not called a home run yet this year, but I'm going to call one today. I can feel it. And that's going to do it for Cash Janke, the 8th grader, who, pretty good outing, as he's going to go 2 complete. He does not go 2 and a third, and now we're going to see Kane Paglialonia step on the bump. What did he say? Oh, I gave the wrong name. It's Connor Purvis. Paglialonia plays for Cocoa Beach. That's the 21 for Cocoa Beach. My fault. All right, so on the mound, as we just told you, is Connor Purvis. Purvis this year, a 6.18 ERA, 5 2/3, 8 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. Teams are batting .333 against him this year. So Janke with a nice start to this one, as his offense stakes him to a 6-3 lead, though, as Ramsey leads off with a double off the center field wall as Doherty steps in. Chance here for the Minutemen. Down by 3. All 6 Tiger runs scored in the top half of the third inning. The big blow, a triple for Holy Trinity by Thatcher. Upstairs. Ball 1. Ramsey at second. The 1-0. And Doherty looks at ball 2. Purvis is a freshman. Pitch. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes here. Oh, he hit him on 3-0. And now it's first and second. with nobody out. And here come the Minutemen as Cooper Janke will step in. Janke doubled his last time up. He got a lot of tall guys on this Cocoa Beach team. And that is a ball. 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the third. That's right down the middle. 1-1. Coach Brian Johnson, of course, played here, went to the University of Florida, played for Team USA, the Boston Red Sox. The resume, an impressive one. Off speed in the dirt. And easily into second base on the wild pitch goes Doherty, and down to third goes Ramsey. So now it's second and third with nobody out. He wanted it, but it's 3-1. Ball 4, bases loaded. Anthony Cerruti steps in. Cerruti grounded out to the second baseman his first time up. Tough spot for a young pitcher. First pitch to Cerruti is popped up. And 1 out. Infield fly rule. Parker Crest steps in. If I'm Cerruti, I may have taken a pitch or two there. I get it, that first pitch looks juicy and you want it if it's there, but I may have taken a pitch or two there. Just like that, that ball was hit to the center fielder and he catches it. Ramsey will tag and score, so sac fly RBI for Kress, who also swings at the first pitch. And it's 6-4 now with runners at first and second. As Vincent Barkonowitz will step in. And Barkonowitz takes ball 1. Off speed, high chopper, fielded behind the bag for a strike. 1-1. (6-4) is our score. Bottom of the third here. Pitch. And stolen base there, and now it's first and third. Not a double steal because the guy at first stayed. And maybe they're setting him up for this. Maybe the guy at first base goes now. Catcher came out to give a signal as to what Holy Trinity would do should he do that, and there he goes. And they will allow him to have the bag on a catcher's indifference. So down to second base he goes, and now it's second and third with 2 outs and a 2-ball and 1 count strike to Vinny Barkonowitz. Connor Purvis, the freshman, comes to a set. Here's the pitch. Yes, sir, right at the knees, 2-2. Well, actually, that's strike 3. So down looking, doing a little window shopping there was Barkonowitz. That ends the inning. But Cocoa Beach does pick up 1 run. They cut the gap to 2. We're going to the top of the 4th, 6-4, Holy Trinity. After 9 batters come to the plate last inning, it'll be 9-1-2 for Coach Bronca and his Holy Trinity Tigers, who lead it 6-4 here. As stepping in will be number 4, Ian Klein. Klein, the number 9 hitter. Klein walked and scored last inning. Pitch, ground ball, foul, and the count will move to 0-1. Oh, nice pitch. He broke that one off, and Klein swung over the top. 1-2. Fastball outside, 2-2. Want to say hello to 3-2 Nicole Poudrier, if she is watching. That is Caleb's mother. Want to say hello to Cheryl Evdelis, if she is watching. There's a ground ball down the line, backhanded foul. Count stays full, 3-2. And everyone else watching here today on Brevard Sports Network, and for all of those who are here now and will go back and watch the broadcast later today, thank you. Thank you for coming. Your price of admission. Swing and a miss, 1 out. Is going to help Caleb. Back to the top of the lineup with Owen Thieler. Dyler struck out looking and singled. Pitch, high and tight, 1-0. We've only had one 1-2-3 inning, and it was Holy Trinity in the first. There's a strike, 1-1. The Tigers went down with a strikeout, a ground out, and a fly out. Chop foul, 1-2. And Barkanowicz, my kind of pitcher, works fast, changes speeds, locates pitches. In the dirt, back to the stage. Wanted it. 3-2. So from 1-2 to 3-2, big pitch here. Barkanowicz, chopper foul. Let's send that bird packing. Count still full. 6-4, Holy Trinity on top. The pitch. Yes, indeed. Window shopping at its finest. Strike three. Steeler goes down. Back-to-back strikeouts. And we go from all that to an HBP. Nunez. Nunez steps in. That's the Holy Trinity bench. Shouts, that's not nice. Oh, it's the subtle ones that get me. That's not very nice. Curveball outside, ball one. You know, high school pitching, you don't, I mean, I don't know about now, but I mean, back in the day, you don't really, you didn't get into beanball and stuff like that. It just didn't, I mean, it just didn't happen. I don't think it never happened when I played high school ball. I mean, there were kids that you would drill, popped up. Nice job out there in left field because that was not an easy track. Let me see who's out there playing left field these days with all the changes. That's Branson Noble with the catch. Tough track, wasn't it? I bet not. Noble gets it, and he just said you can't find it off the bat. And that'll send us to the bottom of the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors. One left. Headed to the bottom of the fourth. All right, Branson Noble set the lead off. It was Noble that hauled in the tough track in left field to end the top of the fourth as we go to the bottom of the fourth. And it'll be Noble, Wilson, Harper, 9-1-2. Branson Noble. Cocoa Beach down by 2. And it'll be 1-0. Straight up. That's a tough track. Oh, nice job. I can't tell you how tough that ball is to haul in. But the catcher did a heck of a job on that one, on getting it in that time. And that's Ian Klein back there. Klein with a great play. You're probably like, come on, Alan, don't overreact. No, I'm telling you, the sky, the breeze, it's tough. Stepping in for Cocoa Beach is Hayden Wilson. And he pops it up, but that'll get out of play. Wilson singled and a sac fly RBI his last time up. 6-4. Cocoa Beach trailing this one here, bottom fourth. We're going to get to the later stages of this one coming up in the top of the fifth. I hear mitts popping behind me, so pitchers warming up for both sides. Right now, it's Connor Purvis. And Purvis's pitch is a ball, 2-0. Or, sorry, 1-1. Right down Broadway, 1-2. Tough take. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Got to hurry. Got him. 2 outs. It was a bang-bang play, and the second bang goes to the defense. Garrett Harper steps in as Wilson goes down on a 6-3. Harper walked. Scored 2 runs. There's a strike. Actually, they called that a ball. Ball 1. Yep, that's a strike. Couldn't miss that one. 2 outs here. Bottom of the fourth, 6-4. That ball is popped up. Oh, it gets past the left fielder who was calling it, and around second, and he's going to stop. Now, he's going to hear from Coach on that one because he should be standing at third base. That's a good hit. It's a good piece of hitting. But he did not. You got to run full force there. Harper kind of realized it when he got the second, but he should be standing at third here. But a nice double nonetheless as Gant Ramsey steps in. I'm not here to criticize. I'm just saying, got to play. Gotta. When you see that thing go, man, you got to take off. I think Coach would agree with me on that one, as that is ball 1. Gant Ramsey tonight with a double and a fly out. 1-0. Oh, Ramsey gets into one. That's over the head of the left fielder. That will easily score Harper. And Gant Ramsey is into second base with his second consecutive double and another RBI for Gant, and it's 6-5. Sorry, I didn't see. I still had the score stuck on 6-3. My apologies. I can't read the comments. I can't see them. Gant will come out, and going in will be Will Sermon to run. As Doherty steps in. Caden Doherty. One and 0 is the count. 2 and 0. That one is lifted into, and it'll drop, and we're tied at 6 here on Brevard Sports Network. Nice piece of hitting on an RBI single by Kate Doherty as Will Sermon scores. And we're all tied up at 6. And stepping in is going to be Cooper Janke with a runner at first and 2 out, or 1 out. Actually, I got 2 outs, so I don't know why the scoreboard says 1. I have 2. I have the catcher, and then there was another one. Catcher and ground out to the shortstop. Lifted but foul. I don't know if it's playable. I know it's out of play. Fair ball, says the umpire. And all the way over to third base. Well, that one dropped just on the line as Doherty makes it to third. And now you got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Base hit. Cade Pagnialonga steps in. His first at bat tonight. Hey, that's a balk. That's a balk. Yeah, Coach Johnson's right. That's a balk. That's an absolute balk. And now to be second and third, it does not get called. Yeah, I mean, that's the textbook definition of a balk. Torch not going to have the conversation. He said, well, I love Torch. He's a Hall of Famer, but I think he's wrong on this one. Yep. I remember, I don't know if you've ever seen Earl Weaver's great clip of the balk call. Oh, go to YouTube, and I will tell you this graphic content warning in terms of the language for Weaver and the umpire. But if you have never seen it, 1-1 here. If you have never seen this, Earl Weaver, I can't remember the name of the umpire, on a balk call, Mike Flanagan. Oh, it's unbelievable. 2 outs, second and third. high. 3-1. Ball 4, bases loaded. 2-out rally here now as we are tied 6-6. And coming up is Parker Kress. And that may be it for the youngster. See if Coach Bronca goes. You see Coach Johnson there showing his players why it was a balk. And purposeful stay. I love it. He's right. I mean, he's absolutely right. All right, here we go. Parker Kress, everybody, is where they were. Bases loaded. Runner at third is Caden Doherty. The runner or the batter is Parker Kress. There's a hard ground ball to shortstop. He'll flip to second, and they'll get out with allowing just the 2. But we are tied, headed to the top of the 5th. The Minutemen get 2, 6-6, top 5. All right, here we go. Top of the 5th, first pitch offering is a ball. Second one is also a ball, 2-0. 3-0. The hitter is number 11, Carter Davenport. The 3-0 is a 4-pitch walk. And not the way you want to start an inning. Aiden Williams steps in. Williams singled his last time up. Shows bunt and the 5th straight ball. His coach tells him to take a breath. There's a strike. Pitch. He'll take a shot down to first, but to no avail. Count is 2-1. To Aiden Williams, the left fielder. Make it 3-1. I don't know. The coach is going to let him get away with walking the first 2. But he has. As he asks his reliever, how's it feel? And that's going to do it. R.J. Wright steps in with runners at first and second, nobody out. Coach going to let him run one more. They will both advance on the ball that sails over, and now Coach Johnson takes the walk to the mound after that one. He gave him a shot, and now it's second and third. And the first pitch of the next at-bat goes straight to the backstop. And now we will see a new pitcher. As Braden Wyman will step in now. Wyman this year nothing. His first appearance of the season, according to my stat sheet. Unless I'm missing it. He takes over in a big spot with runners at second and third and nobody out, and a 1-0 count on the hitter. Umpire gets everybody up to speed on what's going on. Second and third, 1 out, 1 ball on the batter. As Braden Wyman steps in for his first appearance of the year. That ball is hit
into left field, and nice job by Noble, but the runner will tag, and the sac fly gives Holy Trinity a 7-6 lead. Coming up in less than an hour over on the NFHS network, the Holy Trinity girls will battle for the 2A state championship in girls basketball as they'll take on Miami Country Day, the number one ranked team in Florida, for the 2A state title. Ball one to the hitter, Noah Thatcher. Thatcher. That'll get down, and Bronco will hold the runner at third. So now it'll be first and third with one out. As Connor Purvis steps up to try to help his cause. Check that. I'm sorry. It's Cash Janke, not Connor Purvis. It's 27, not 21. What's up, big man? Yeah, right? Off and running. No, he's not. He holds up. Janke. Pitch. Janke pops up the bunt. And nice job by the catcher, Gant Ramsey, to haul it in. And that is 2 outs. And the lost art of bunting continues to haunt high schoolers. Ian Klein steps in with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. I thought it was a great idea. It's just that the bunting has become the lost art. Upstairs, ball one. I don't know how it is now, but I remember, playing high school ball where you didn't leave the batting cage till you laid one down the first baseline, till you laid one down the third baseline, and laid one down on the grass. You had to do it. Pitch. That ball is cracked up the middle for a base hit. Clutch hit. Nice job of hitting there by Ian Klein as he drives in Aiden Williams. And it's 8-6. Owen Thyler steps in, top of the order. First and second, 2 outs. Ground ball. Tough play over to second. Makes it. Oh, Torch said he was off the bag. And bases are loaded. So he was off the bag, and now bases are juiced with Moody up. With Lucas Moody stepping in. Left-handed hitter, right-handed pitcher. Bases loaded. Strike one. Noah Thatcher on third. In the dirt. Good stop. 1-1. And there's one off the foot that'll sting. 1-2 with 2 outs here. 2 in for Cocoa Beach, or I'm sorry, for Holy Trinity, as they lead it 8-6. Popped up. Don't know where it is, but it ain't being caught. One and two. 2-2. So Deuce is wild now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The pitch. And foul back to the screen. And a good AB here for Lucas Mooney. Hard shot off the glove of the first baseman. 1 run will score. Around second, looking to score the next. Great slide by Charlie Lepper. 2 more runs come home on the 2 out, 2 strike base hit. And Holy Trinity takes a 10-6 lead. Runner still at the corners with 2 outs. Ethan Nunez steps in. The ball goes foul. One and one. How I what? I catch the ball. Fouled off. And now it's 1-2, but the Tigers have been in this position before and driven in runs as Ethan Nunez, team's leading hitter, was batting .619 coming into this game. The 1-2 on its way. Nice block to keep a run at third, but that will send the runner to second. And now it's second and third, and a base hit now by Nunez could score 2 more. That might drop or get down. That's going to drop, and both runs will score. On his way to second is Nunez, and it is 12-6 as the Tigers have opened it up here. 12-6 here. Another 6-run inning. Actually, this is a 4-run inning. It happens when you work as late as we do. You have to. Yeah, dude, I'm with you. I mean, you just, I feel you on that. I never feel guilty for doing it. Strike one. Yeah, don't ever feel guilty. Definitely. 0-1. Well, that one high and tight. That's got to be a ball. 1-1. Fouled back to the screen. It's Carter Davenport is the hitter. Davenport has flied out, gotten hit, and walked. Swing and a miss, and the inning will finally come to an end, but not before Cocoa Beach plates 4 more runs, as they will take a 12-6 lead heading into the bottom of the 5th inning. Coach Johnson telling his guys we got 9 outs as Braden Wyman steps in for first pitch. Is ball 1. And this is the type of pitching, both these teams got young pitching. That's going to give up some runs, and we've seen that today. It's 3-0. Actually, check it. Now it's 3-1. Can't tell who's warming up in the Holy Trinity bullpen, but there's somebody warming up in the Holy Trinity bullpen. Pitch. Yeah, that's a strike. I believe the count is full. I think the count's full. Doesn't matter. That's ball 4. Yeah, it's going. As Branson Noble will step in. Noble's walk. Popped out. Chop foul for strike 1. Bottom of the 5th. 12-6. Holy Trinity on top. The Tigers looking to move to 4-3. And that'll be ball 2. Ball 3. And this could be his last batter if he puts Noble aboard. Back in plenty of time. Swing and a miss. And the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The scoreboard says 2-2. Guess we'll find out. Low. 3-2 now. Okay. So we're 3-2 now. There's a hard ground ball. Chance for, second baseman boots it. And this is how big innings get started. And all the way to third comes Braden Wyman. That is an error on Lucas Mooney. And it is first and third with nobody out. Obviously, they're going to steal here. And at the plate is Hayden Wilson. Wilson with a couple of RBIs, a sacrifice fly, and a single in this game. Ball 1. popped up and out of play. 1-1. Here's the pitch. That's a strike at the knees. 1-2. Nice pitch there by by Connor Purvis. Purvis, nobody out. Runners at first and third. Curveball, nice block in the dirt. Great block in the dirt, actually. By Ian Klein. Catcher. And the count is 2-2. Purvis. They're going to take a shot at him. Got him. What a throw. What a throw. Took a shot and got him. Ian Klein. Great play. You don't see that often in high school baseball with a runner on third where the catcher actually takes the shot. He does there and throws the runner out. All kinds of credit there to Klein. Big time throw. Popped up. And they have done this all day. All day, these two out here have not had a great day in terms of trying to field the baseball. They are losing it in the sky and the wind, and my heart goes out to them, but you got to come up with one of them. They are unable to do so, and it is 12-7. Garrett Harper now with a runner at second. That's a double. But you have got to, we have seen Noble do it today. Has played well out there. You got to catch it. Strike one. Runner at second, 12-7. Three and 0. Try to pick him off, and he gets back in time. Good job on a pickoff attempt. All four. I couldn't do it. 4. Connor. Gant Ramsey steps in, and Noah will not do it. And they're going to say he balked. Both umpires came up with it. No arguments from anybody on that one. So second and third with one out. And the batter is Gant Ramsey. Ramsey doubled the last two times up. He's had quite a game. A double here. That ball is skied in the air. First baseman calling and dropped it. He dropped it. And nice slide to score. And the sky and the wind playing havoc with the Holy Trinity defense. There's a nice job by Hayden Wilson to slide across and make this thing 12-8. And there really isn't anything the pitcher could do about it there. Tell you all about the new pitcher here. Looks like it's going to be number 1, Charlie Lepper. And Charlie comes in. Charlie, this is his 7th appearance. No, it's not. .2 innings pitched for Lepper this year. 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, an ERA of 4.20. He's a sophomore. All right. Leper's first batter will be R.J. or I'm sorry, will be Caden Doherty. And the first pitch to Doherty is a ball. 2 on, 1 out. Doherty skies it, but that's been trouble all day. All day, not this time, for the second out. That has not been an easy ball to field today. Remember, these guys are used to playing at twilight, before the sun sets. Now, I know in club baseball they're playing during days, and I get it, but that's not this time of the year. Ball one. To Cooper Janke. Janke looks at strike one. 2 runs across. 2 more would be sweeter, says Cocoa Beach Brian Johnson. Cocoa Beach head coach Brian Johnson. Nice pitch. 1 and 2. 2 outs here. Ball is playable and hauled in for the third and final out as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Cocoa Beach gets 2 to cut the lead to 4. Back with the top of the 6th here on Brevard Sports Network. To the top of the 6th we go. And Aiden Williams steps in. And that's do you call it a strike? He does. Strike 1. Fouled back. Quickly, it's strike 2. One and two on the waste pitch. Braden Wyman, the 5th Cocoa Beach pitcher today. Wyman kicks and fires, and that is popped up and out of play. And the count will stay at a ball, and it's 2 strikes. The 1-2. That is playable. Tough play for the catcher. Yeah, third baseman's got to take that. And the count stays 1-2. The third baseman, he knows it. 1-2. Upstairs, 2-2. Nice track there by the center fielder for the first out. Line drive, I couldn't find it. But coming across, never giving up on it, was Parker Kress for the out as R.J. Wright steps in. Foul tips the first one back to the screen. Wright has walked, singled, scored, popped out. And quickly behind, 0-2. Bounces it in the dirt, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two. 12-8 is our score. It's been an exciting game here on Coach Kelsey's 6th annual charity baseball game. The 2-2 is skied into left field. And he has been on it all day, has Branson Noble, and that's no exception. 2 outs. Noble has not. He's battled the sky and the breeze like everybody else, but Noble's made the catches. Upstairs, ball 1 to Noah Thatcher. Thatcher walked, tripled back in the third, driving in a couple. He'll look at a strike. 1-1. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th for Holy Trinity. Chopper down to first base. He'll call it and take it, and that is the first 1-2-3 inning since the first inning way back way back in the first. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Holy Trinity 12, Cocoa Beach 8. Miss Lopez just won the 50-50 raffle, $664, and which was the total pot, and she decided to donate her portion back to Caleb today. And it's just been a terrific day here, and I just can't thank everyone enough for all that they've done for Caleb today. Here, he's sitting up with Mike Moffitt up in the booth and getting to see a pretty good baseball game, too. I know Cocoa Beach wouldn't agree right now, but you never know. They might have that comeback in them. 12-8 here, bottom of the sixth. They got 6 outs left. There's a strike. 2-1. Saturday afternoon baseball. The 2-1 is 3-1. That's a walk. Thank you for everything. What is that? Okay. All right. Hang on for. Let me put the. All righty. I had to talk to Coach Kelsey there. 12-8 is our score. I don't know why this thing fouled back and out of play. Count should be 1-1. Nobody out. 1 ball, 1 strike to Parker Kress. Lepper. He went. Yes. Yeah, Torch right on top of that one. Other than the ball call today, Torch and the home plate umpire have been outstanding. And stepping in now is Braden Wyman following the strikeout. 1 on, 1 out. Ooh. It's a tight one. 2-0. That was high. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. They need base runners, so this is straight take all the way. And the pitch that was a ball now becomes a strike on that one. He's had a good day. I'm just giving him a hard time. 3-1. Fouled out of play. That one is lifted into right field and will drop. Nice piece of hitting there by Braden Wyman. And first and second with 1 out, the Minutemen are in business with Noble stepping in. Noble, the tying run is on deck. Good baseball game here today. Dan from ISO Photography agrees. He's here taking pictures. Be sure to check out Dan's work. Instagram, Facebook. What's the website? isosportsphotography.com. Been a good week in sports in Brevard County. You got Holy Trinity girls playing for a state championship today. You had Melbourne beat the number 1 ranked softball team in the state last night, 3-0. Of course, I think Melbourne and O'Galley are better than Lake Brantley. And that's a strike, 2-1. What a game it was between Melbourne and O'Galley Monday that went 9 innings. Tennessee commit Cammie Potts with a home run you'll never forget. Pitch. And then Cocoa Beach gets the 13-0 win over Rockledge. And there's a walk, and the bases are loaded with the tying run coming to the plate. And I don't see anybody warming up, so this is all Lepers to lose. And stepping in is Hayden Wilson. That's the top of the lineup, and there's just one out. So if Cocoa Beach is going to do it, now is the time. Bottom of the sixth. Strike one, one out. Lepper to Wilson. Upstairs, 1-1. This is getting interesting. Once the tying run, once you're down by 4, but once a tying run gets on first at the plate, okay, when you're down by 4, but to have the tying run on first is something different. That 90 feet matters. The pitch, mano y mano, and Lepper wins, and it's 1-2. He needs one more like that. There's the pitch. And Lepper into center field. That's going to go to the gap. Cut off. Around a third on his way to score is Parker or Braden Wyman. And it's 12-10. The over-under in this one was not 22. And still 2 on and just 1 out. With the middle of the lineup up. As Garrett Harper steps in. Harper now is the go-ahead run. Chipping away, chipping away, chipping away now. A little chili peppers in there for you. 12-10. Oh, there's a shot. That'll get down. And over the head of the left fielder. The tying run is around second and on his way. And on his way to third base with a stand-up or sliding triple to tie the ball game is Garrett Harper. And we are tied at 12. What a game. Holy Trinity scored first with a 63-yard touchdown. The extra point was good. Cocoa Beach would tie it up as they would pick up a 25-yard rushing score, and it was 7-7. Now 12-12. What a game. Could you ask for any more on a charity day in which the proceeds are going to kill him? He's here. He's sitting upstairs watching. Got to get this running, because if you get this run in here, then the top of the 7th becomes a chance to win it. Yeah. That'll get the run in. Yeah, that's not even going to be close. And the go-ahead run will cross the plate, and Cocoa Beach takes the lead on a sky fly ball by Gant Ramsey. And it's 13-12. Jaden Dougherty steps in now with the bases empty and 2 outs, but the all-important 5-run 6th inning has given the Minutemen a 13-12 lead. That's a strike. It's the best baseball game I've done in a while. Well, that was softball. I mean, Vieira's played some walk-off games this year, but they've been real low scoring. You know, good games, but you like to see a lot of runs on the board. Not if you're a manager, but I know Coach Gifford will take a 4-3 walk-off win. And the umpires in the stands are not at all thrilled with that call or no call. 3-1 is 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs now. Doherty. The pitch. Outside. I guess that's now 3-2. It's hard to keep up. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, now it's 3-2. Scorer's doing the same thing I'm doing. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled back and out of play here. Ball 4. Cooper Janke steps in. Cooper, big boy. And check swing, ball 1. But you get the feeling that Holy Trinity's not going to go quietly. Two and 0. Three and 0. Did you have the over/under of 25 today? I did not. Second straight game, Cocoa Beach has played at 13. This one is lifted into right field, but certainly playable. Right fielder calls and hauls for the third and final out as we head to the top of the 7th. But not before the Cocoa Beach Minutemen score 5 times and take a 13-12 lead. If they get 3 outs but don't give up a run, they'll win it. Back in a moment with the top of the 7th. It's closing time, and Anthony Cerruti is on the bump now for Cocoa Beach. He is I believe, the 6th Minutemen pitcher today. It's been that kind of a day, and a fun one at that. Cerruti this year, a 5.25 ERA, 2 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Teams are batting off of Cerruti this year. 333. He only needs 3 outs. I don't know if you saw the World Baseball Classic last night, but 17-year-old Contreras pitching last night. What a moment for that young man. His father is former major leaguer Jose Contreras, but Contreras last night to get Aaron Judge to ground into it. What a moment for that kid, man. Here we go. Top of the seventh, last chance. As Charlie Lepper steps in. Lepper drops one down the line. Chance to get him at second base. Then they got him. What a play. What a play. That ball dropped in. Lepper took a chance, and they gunned him out. What a throw. That's not who's out there in right now? Will Sermon with the gun, flashing the gun. That's how important that is, because that's a base hit. And Cerruti hitting the zone, throwing strikes. Holy Trinity is matching him with good swings. But how big was that throw by Sermon to get Lepper at second? And that'll bring up Owen Thielen, the top of the order for Holy Trinity. So now some wheeling and dealing here for Cerruti. That run is important at first. And the dirt, nice job. I'll tell you what, he has done a terrific job all day catching. Both catchers have been spectacular today, but Gant Ramsey back there has been special. Cocoa Beach 2 outs away from a come-from-behind win. In the dirt, 2 balls and no strikes. I'll tell you what, both of these batting lineups are very impressive in the box. Chopper, chance. Second for one, first. They won't get 2, but they get the lead. Nice job out there by the shortstop, Hayden Wilson. Wilson went to Braden Wyman, and that's the surefire second out. Big out. And Cocoa Beach is 1 out away from a victory here. Cerruti keeping him honest. Stepping up, Lucas Mooney, the last hope here. Mooney with an RBI single his last time up. And that is strike 1 from Cerruti. Save situation. Pitch. Inside. Nice job by Gant to hang on there. 1-1. Cocoa Beach won this game last year. Pitch. And 2 strikes now. Cerruti needs 1 more strike. What a game, what a game. And staying alive, doing his best John Travolta impression, is Lucas Mooney. Staying alive. The difference in this one today has been the defense in the outfield. That hit him. And now you got runners at first and second. The tying runs at second with one of the best hitters on either team stepping in. And that's Ethan Nunez. Nunez came in batting 612, for heaven's sakes. And one out from a victory. Cerruti, ball one. I think you just got to go after him. Just go get him. Don't get fancy. That's a strike at the knees. And the count is 1-1. There's Caleb. You all right? Okay. Strike two. And down to their final strike goes Holy Trinity. We'll wait till as soon as this is over, we'll get a word from Caleb here. I'm going to unplug, so speak up. Ground ball. Chance over to second. And the Cocoa Beach Minutemen have won the game here. And they'll win it 13-12. And what a game it's been. You better come on out because we got to take the team picture, yeah? They'll shake hands. All right, Caleb, what'd you think, man? Your first baseball game this year. It was a absolute thriller of 13-12.
It really was, and look, it was a true come from behind, great team effort by Cocoa Beach to come back from behind, and I think both coaches learned a lot about.
I'm not going to get in the picture. Yeah, he is.
I think both teams learned a lot about themselves in facing adversity, and I'll tell you what, great game.
Go out there and get your picture taken because I want to film it. Caleb's going to go get his picture taken, and we're going to keep it here. Look at Caleb. I mean, look at him. He's almost running a 4.3. Caleb's going to go jump in that picture there. Announcing the bids. $75 for the flip coin, $150 for the signed Chipper Jones baseball. Good deals. $100 for another one. And there's all the Coach Kelsey buys the baseball. Here comes Caleb. Coach Johnson, can I have a word? Come on back here, Coach. Let's turn this camera around here. I don't even know if we're in it, but we're going to figure this out. All right, yeah, I got you. I got us. All right, here with Coach Brian Johnson. Coach, congratulations on the win. The kind of nerve-wracking win that a coach needs at 12 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. But your guys, look, you had a big win the other night against Rockledge. You come back, you play Holy Trinity tonight. This was a gut check win for them, wasn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I try to express to the boys that you can't flip a switch. Doesn't matter who it is. I use the reference of it doesn't matter if it's Cocoa Beach Little League or if it's the New York Yankees. You got to come out expecting that everyone's going to give you their best. The score is 0-0, and today was a test for that.
Coach, you got a young roster, you got arms developing, but I really like the way your team approaches every at bat. They make opposing pitchers fill the zone. They're patient at the plate. How do you teach a young hitter that?
Yeah, we hit a ton. We work on counts. We work situational on the field probably every day. So the biggest thing is, like you said, on the mound, we got to attack the zone more. For me, being a strike thrower, it's very hard to watch sometimes. I just don't be afraid of contact.
Just get it done. Coach, thank you very much. And listen, thank you for everything here today. Yeah, no doubt. All right, Caleb, you want to come in? And Coach Kelsey, come here, bud. Come on in here. This is your sixth event here. Make sure you're in that screen there. Here with Coach Tom Kelsey. And, Coach, another successful day. This one for a man, that's like a son to me. Thank you so much for all of this today. And I'm just overcome with emotion.
Yeah, when you told me the story and I read about it, in the paper, it was an automatic in my brain to do this. Yeah. And then having the conversation with you about it, and Caleb was good with about this. It's a no-brainer to me. I love giving back to the community, and this is what it's all about right here. Yeah. What a fantastic day today, fantastic baseball game. I couldn't be more proud of everybody that came out, all the people who served us the food and the drinks and all that stuff is fantastic, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger every year. And this guy here, we're getting money for him and helping get that operation and help his costs come down.
Next year, whatever the cause is, we go back to St. Jude's, Tim Wakefield, whatever. This guy, I know, is going to be all in on that, Coach. Thank you so much, and I can't thank you enough. You're going to get the final word, big guy. Come in. And now we're going to go watch the Holy Trinity girls win a state championship and pull a huge upset over Miami Country Day. That's a great sign, 13-11. Let's go, Tigers. Listen, man, I think the biggest shock of the day was you made it from the pitcher's mound to the home plate.
No, I 100% being able to walk. To put into words the emotions I have of this whole day is words don't do it justice, and I can't thank everyone who helped out. Again, thank you so much. And again, I will also take this time to thank Alan, because you did. You've been my biggest supporter from day one prior injury, and you have pushed me to new heights that I didn't realize I couldn't hit. You saw something in me, and you took a chance on me, brought me in to the broadcasting world, and for that, I don't have the words strong enough to show my appreciation, man.
I love you, brother. I love you like a son, and I will. I love you like a son, man. We're gonna get out of here, and a great final score, 13-12. If you had the over/under at 25, come pick up your money. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. This is not. That's a joke. But what a great day, and I want to thank everyone involved. Coach Bronca, Coach Johnson, Coach Kimmy, Coach Powers, Coach Phillips, Coach Kelsey, everybody. And they're all coaches to me. I don't care if they're principals or athletic directors or not. So for Caleb Brown, I'm Alan Slaughterzinski. Once again, our final score, the Cocoa Beach Minutemen 13, the Holy Trinity Tigers 10. And go Tiger girls. That's what we're going to watch next.